Hey everyone, it's Chris and welcome back to The Ridge. Ever thought about growing tobacco? Well, now is the time to choose the varieties that you want to grow if you wanted to do it. So we're going to go over the tobacco varieties that we're going to plant this year, and we have an exciting new variety that we're going to try out this year that we didn't last year. So stick around and we'll tell you what our 3 varieties are going to be. Join us.
Sweet Maple Ridge Farms. Come on down, everybody. Go!
Okay, guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, and all that good stuff. So, last year we grew 2 varieties of tobacco, and we had really good success with it. And we are going to plant those 2 varieties again this year, but we did add another variety to the mix, and so we're going to go over just the 2 varieties that we grew last year, some discussion that I have on it, and then we'll let you know what our new exciting additional variety, new addition for this year. So, first variety that we grew last year is the Virginia Gold, and we're going to grow this again this year. Virginia Gold is a tobacco that, even though the name implies that it is from the South, it grows really well in our climate here. We're in Zone 5B, and it really just needs warmish weather, no frost, obviously. It needs water, needs a lot of fertilizer, it needs room to grow, and it needs full sunlight. It definitely needs full sunlight. So, Virginia Gold, that's the first variety that we grew last year. Again, we're going to grow them this year. I bought 100 seeds. 100 seeds? Yeah, it's something like that. There should be around, okay, so package, I don't know, maybe 100 seeds, maybe 50 seeds. Who knows? But you can see how small they are. These are smaller than poppy, way smaller than poppy seeds. About the size of like the tip of a ballpoint pen. So they are really, really small. We have a few videos on how to germinate them because there is a specific way to germinate them. If you don't do it properly, they're not going to grow. Once you get them to germinate, and that is the hardest part, once you get them to germinate, they grow like weeds. So, Virginia Gold is the very first that we are going to plant, and that gets, you can see here, it says about 4 to 6 feet tall. They got every bit of 6 feet tall, the ones that we grew last year. So the next variety that we are going to grow, or that we grew last year, and we're going to grow again this year, is Canadian Bold. I guess the technical name for it is Canadian Virginia Flu Cured Bold. So this got somewhere around 8 feet tall. I still have one out there that I'll show you guys if I have a second, or maybe I'll put it in the video right here. But this thing got, I want to say, about 8 feet tall, and huge leaves, and it was very easy to grow again once you get them to germinate. You can see how small the seeds are again, very small. But we had really good success with this, and as the name implies, I think that this tobacco will grow in most northern climates as long as you give it sunlight, as long as you don't subject it to freezing temperatures or frost or anything like that. It does need to be relatively warm. So those of you in southern Ontario, probably southern Quebec, and up into New England, you guys could get away with growing this, and it's easy. Like I said, once you get that to germinate, it grows like a weed. And all you got to do is fertilize it, make sure it has water, make sure it has full sunlight. And again, no cold nights. No like 50 below, it's not going to like that. Okay, now I'm going to get into the variety that is new for our homestead this year, and I'm really excited. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We really appreciate it. about growing it, and that is Sweet Air Cured XL. I don't know why it's called XL. I don't know what the XL stands for, but Sweet Air Cured. So why did I pick this? Well, they say that it has a sweet taste, and it's normally for chewing tobacco. So we don't think that you should chew tobacco, by the way. This is in no way endorsing using tobacco. You should not use tobacco. And by the way, tobacco has many uses that are not for consumption. You can grow tobacco to make insecticide and a couple other things. So in no way are we advocating for people using tobacco or anything like that. I just want to get that out of the way. But anyway, it is sweet. Apparently, it has a sweet taste to it. And so they say it's good in chewing tobacco. Not advocating that you use it for that, though. Just saying, YouTube. But yeah, so it has a sweet taste to it, apparently. And so we're going to try this. And so what we're going to do is plant right around 120 plants this year. I have trays over here all ready to go, basically. And this weekend, we are going to get them sown indoors. So 6 to 8 weeks is what you want to do before you know, your frost is when you want to get them, is when you want to start getting them germinated. So our germination date is May 20, or I'm sorry, our frost-free date and the date that we're reasonably good to put them out, to plant them, to transplant them, is May 25th. Right around May 25th, the last weekend of May. So we're going to get these things going now, and hopefully by May 25th, they're going to probably be, I don't know, maybe this tall or something like that, a couple inches. So we're going to have another video on that, but I wanted to go over the three varieties that we're going to plant, because I think they're this is going to be an exciting year for the tobacco. So anyway, we get ours from Leaf Only. You can get yours from anywhere, but Leaf Only, they seem like they're pretty good to deal with. They, you know, the shipping doesn't take forever, and we always have good luck with the germination rate and all that stuff. So I mean, I recommend them, but we don't get anything out of them or from them or anything like that. So this is what we're growing, and again, we're in 5B. Our elevation's about 2,200 feet, and so that gives you an idea of what we're dealing with. And we're in the Allegheny Plateau. So Google that. So anyway, y'all, that's it. That's the video. If you want to be an OG mapler and you want to continue learning how to rely less and create more from high atop the Allegheny Plateau, please make sure you like and subscribe. And also, you can go to Sticker Mule and get some of these stickers. We'll see you next time, out on the ridge.